Good morning and welcome to day 100 of me weighing myself every day until I reach 200 pounds. I did not make it. If you watched my what I ate in a day 99 video, I really thought I was gonna make it this morning, but I bet you it was that pound of sweet potatoes. I'm acting all shocked Pikachu face that I gained 0.4 of a pound, so half a pound. And I ate a pound of potatoes yesterday, even though I went for my walk, even though I kept my calories at just a squeak under 1,300 for the day. I bet you that's what did it. So it is what it is. So now this morning, I'm just gonna go through my day again. Like I said, I wanted to kind of vlog the meals that I eat until I actually get there. I feel like this will also help to keep me on track. Although I guess it didn't help yesterday. Anyways, so this morning I've got my large cup of coffee. There's still only 14 ounces. I know it looks big. This is one of my 20-ounce cups, but it is still just 14 ounces. And then my cup of water. I got 3 of these down yesterday. I don't think that I ended up putting that in. It was 3 or 4. I feel like I lost track, but it was 3 for sure. So was it water? No, it was probably the potato. It was the potato. So yeah, so I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna do my usual morning routine. I'm gonna have my coffee, I'm gonna go for my walk, and then we will see what the day brings. Okay, it is 10 o'clock. I just passed the 1 kilometer mark, and it was 10 minutes and 45 seconds. I can't even blame the light this morning because I only had to stand there for about 3 or 4 seconds for the light to give me my walk symbol. So this is all just me being a potato. That's what I get, right? A pound of potato. What was I thinking? Whatever. So yeah, it is also hot out here. So I'm sure that that's not helping to make me move quicker. So I'm just going to concentrate here on the walk. I'll check in at the end and let you know how I did. But yeah, it's 25 degrees and they say it feels like 30. So I just want to get this done. We've got about 1 kilometer left. I'm just really dawdling in this shade right now because it is hot. I'm sure I mentioned already it feels like 30 degrees in the sun, and the majority, like you can see, we're just about to get, oops, sorry baby, back into the sun, and she is hot. So I am just moving slow now for the last kilometer. And I got down to 10 minutes and 22 seconds because we did turn it on. I am sweating, it was still a good workout for the time of day, and I didn't mention the reason why I got out so late is because I went out and I started doing some weeding and some watering in the garden before the heat of the day got on. I wanted to get some water on those flowers. So that held me up a little bit. So we got out later than I would have liked to, but yeah, so that's the walk for today. I'm going to finish this. Once again, I'm going to finish this last kilometer nice and slow, and I will check in with you in a bit. It is now 3 o'clock and I haven't eaten yet, so I am absolutely ready to get something. My stomach is rumbling a little bit, so I'm totally ready to eat. I've just been out running around. That's a problem for me most days, is I'm always busy and I don't pre-plan my meals. So now it's 3 o'clock, I'm starving, and I haven't got anything planned. I did think about maybe just doing like a small fruit bowl again and saving the major calories for supper, but I don't have enough fruit in the house because I don't like to go to the grocery store when my husband is away for work. So I end up just kind of pulling together whatever. Right now, I think I'm gonna just do eggs, maybe some farmer sausage, and maybe some hash browns. Kind of go in for a big breakfast, and then I'll just do a salad for supper again because if I go heavy on calories now, then I can't later, right? So it's either small meal now, big meal later, or big meal now, small meal later. So with how hungry I am, I think I'm just gonna hit the big meal, but I will definitely let you know once I've decided that. I just have to cook. Okay, and this is what I ended up with. So I've got 4 eggs, cheese, and 4 ounces of farmer sausage. I decided on this while I was on the phone. My husband called me, so I slapped this together without getting a calorie count before I slapped it together, and I like to try to figure out as I'm putting things in so that if something's too much, I can take it out or change it before I commit to the calories. So at this point, I've already committed to this being my meal. It doesn't feel like a lot. and it's 1,043 calories. I can't remember the exact count, but it's definitely basically my calories for the day. I'm really only gonna have about 250 or 300 calories left after this. My intention when I was making this meal is that I'm just gonna have a large salad for supper anyways, but yeah, I could have chosen better than this sausage. This sausage, originally I was gonna go with like 5.7 because that's the whole sausage, but that was just way too many calories, so I backed it down to just 4 ounces. But yeah, I could have probably picked better. And I mean, I'm just starving right now, so more than likely I'm gonna be nice and full after this. But sometimes when I'm looking at it, I still have fat girl mentality, and like, this is not gonna be enough. As you can see though, I did decide to forego the hash browns because I already feel like a potato. We don't need to do that again today. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and have this, and then supper is gonna be a salad, but I just don't know what yet. So it is 5:30 now. The calories on lunch was actually 903. I screwed up with the avocado oil. I was putting it in as tablespoon instead of teaspoon. So with that adjustment, 903 calories for lunch. So I decided to burn 80 calories on a coffee. So it's still 14 ounces of coffee, but now I'm using 2 tablespoons of creamer, which is 80 calories, and then just 1 packet of Splenda, so that's nothing. So another 80 calories here. So I am currently at 983 for the day. So, and I'm thinking for supper, because I'm not hungry and now I'm having this, that I might not do a supper, and I might just do the berries and whipped cream and add some bran to it, because otherwise I gotta walk to the store to buy a salad, and I'm waiting because I don't have my motorcycle, because I'm waiting for my mechanic to finish putting the new tires on. Like, if my mechanic happens to call me within the next hour and I can get my bike back, then yeah, I can go to the store and get a salad. But I really don't want to walk to the store, get a salad, come home, eat the salad, and then still want to go for a walk after that with Ahsoka later. So, because I can't take Ahsoka to the store. So, okay, this is getting rambly. I'm gonna have my coffee. I'll check in with you soon. So it is almost 10 to 7, and I did not end up hearing back from my mechanic, so the salad is out. I have to go with what I have in the house because I'm lazy. And so I have some fiber, strawberries, and whipped cream. This gives me a total of 271 calories, giving me a total for the day, just a second, Ahsoka, giving me a total of the day of 1,254 calories. So that's a good number. This would probably be a lot better for me if I had Greek yogurt instead, but I don't have any in the house, so this will do. And I'm actually still full from my first meal, from all of those eggs and stuff. I'm still pretty full, so I really am not looking for food right now anyways. This is fine, and this is where I'm going to close my window after I have this. It is now 9:15. I've been out, well, I guess it's 20 after. I finished the first kilometer at 9:15, but the street was way too noisy for me to start talking. So yeah, so I'm out here, I'm doing it. First kilometer was 10 minutes and 42 seconds, so I have a ways to make up to get under that 9. But I figured, seeing as how I didn't get as good of a workout in this morning as I would have liked, I'll just try again, and this time we'll actually push instead of just doing a casual one. And I am going to do the full 6 kilometers here tonight. Ahsoka's got a lot of energy after being pent up in the heat all day, and I had the air conditioner going, but the heat made it so she couldn't go outside. So she's feeling pretty pent up. The weather is nice now, so I'm going to get these done, and I will let you know after the final kilometer how we did for time. This is gonna wrap up day 100. So I got the walk down to 9 minutes and 53 seconds per kilometer. So really good for tonight. We did the full 6, so a total of 12 kilometers walked today. The calories in were 1254, and according to Fitbit, I burned 3,100 calories. So you would think, according to the math, the number should go down in the morning. So
all we can do is hope and check in the morning. The rest of the night, so on water, I drank 3 of my cups today, and I'm just about to fill it up for the 4th time and drink that before I go to bed. So 4 cups of water for the day. I did end up getting a cold brew, but I just did black with a sweetener in it, so nothing. And then I showed you the other coffee that I did with calories. So yeah, that's everything for the day. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.